Well, hello. Hey, it is momentum time. Hey, glad you could come back and join me. Thank you for stopping by or taking out your time. I would just ask you just to pull up your chair or either put in your headphones and just go about your day. Listen to some of the uh, daily momentums that I'm going to be kicking into you, or some momentum just to keep you going throughout the day. Um, I do have a topic that I want to talk about, but first I just want to take a moment to just thank you all and all the listeners that have been putting in their time or just listening to some of my videos, giving you this free content each and every day, um, putting in some momentum. You all that have been following me on YouTube, some of you have been following me on Instagram, TikTok. It's Stewart Snacks. What I and for the ones who don't know me, well, hey, I sell snacks. That's what I do. I sell snacks. I sell sneeze seasonings, coffee, pork skins. You know, all of the good stuff that we like. Some things that keep us overweight, and I have to pay attention myself and watch myself on some of the things that I usually eat too. But keep it at a low minimum. Treat yourself. You should enjoy that. But I just want to just take a moment just to just thank you all that been following me and just listen to some of the content. Some of these things that I'm just helping you along the way. That you that are leaders or people or just want to get started or you just need some momentum throughout there or encouragement, hey, that's what I'm here for, to just help you. I have a lot of people that are entrepreneurs and they ask me questions, and I just want to just give some input on some of these things to help you along the way. So, uh, my business is Stewart Snacks. My name is Kirkland. For the ones that do not know, just join me. Thank you for joining the ones who just joined me. But I want to talk about in the business of being a leader, being someone that is trying to develop a career, someone that is wanting to just be an entrepreneur or leader, just somebody over some, being in management or someone just over some people or a crew of people. um, One thing that I have learned in the business in my life, and I just want to share some of these things with you, is being consistent. I didn't get here you think that maybe I might have been doing this and I started off on and got successful, and also just had this education that I went to school and I got all these degrees. Guess what? I don't have any of that. I'm sorry to bear the bad news to the ones who thought I was well educated. I'm just a regular guy, entrepreneur skills, and I just want to share some of these things with you and how to be better in your daily walk of life. So you all know that I'm a Christian. One thing that I do is putting God first in everything that I do, and so God impacts me by blessing me with knowledge to help me along the way, because I have learned about different things about being consistent. How can I be able to go further and to be able to bless people and to help people and to do things that dreads me of just walking by and seeing things and I can't fix it, can't do it. And so I wanted to be in position to be able to do that. So I had to learn how to be able to be a little bit more successful in my life. So the number one thing that I wanted to talk about in my topic is about consistent, being consistent, why I need to be consistent. These are things that we are in the back of our mind. We're trying to figure out, what can I do? How can I be this? Well, in being all these things of being an entrepreneur, owning a business, um, being a manager, even being a student or going to go out for a career, you have to be successful. You can't get in the middle of it and just stop. You have to Be consistent about a routine that you have to have, and all these different things. But the one thing that I did wanted to add in is you have to be consistent. You have to have a why. Why is I'm getting up early in the morning? Well, I specified my why is because I see people that are hurting, people that are in need for things, people that have education, need things to learn how to do things. My why is to help people, help my family, uh, educate my friends, and this is my why. And you have to come up with your why. Maybe you may have um, you lived in poverty all your life, or maybe you want to just help your family out, or maybe just want to just do it for yourself. There's different things that you have to have a why to be consistent, and that's the way how I dwell on allow myself to continue being consistent is to have a why. Not only that, you have to understand that when you are being consistent too as well, there's going to be many sacrifices that you're going to have to do. There's getting up early in the morning, being uh, on point as being regular, steady, and dependable. It comes in with all this being consistent. So you have to do that is make sacrifices. Um, I can break that thing down a whole lot more, but I think you get the point about sacrificing doing these things. Sometimes some people have where you didn't go out to eat, you didn't spend all this money, at the beginning. Them sacrifices that you have to make in order to be able to be consistent about different things to get to a level that you want to get to in your life. And so, in order to get to that level, what you're going to have to do is be able to make sacrifice. Another thing too is well in being consistent. There's going to have to be a habit that you're dwell on. You have to be dwelling on. There's some habits that I had to do for myself was I had to keep notes. See, I got all kind of notes. I mean, I write them down, and if you go to my videos, a lot of these things I get when I go check into stores, they give me a receipt paper. I fold them up, take them and reuse them, put them in my notes, and then when they're really good, I take them and put them in my big binder tablet to keep, so I can be able to pass it down to generations of people to understand knowledge. So habits, that's what we have to do in habits is being consistent. You have to develop habits, and habits would be is like I say, jotting down, having your day planned before the next day. Them are habits that you have to do, and you have to continue doing these things in order to do the eating better. That's a habit that I have developed in my life and my wife's life. We have developed is eating better. Another thing is feelings. Now, this is going to be hard for a lot of people because being in business, feelings can go a whole lot of different ways because you can not feel like doing something to be consistent, and that's going to happen because you're not going to feel like getting up early sometimes every morning. You're not going to feel like that. And so, and not only that, when you in business being consistent, sometimes you're going to get your feelings hurt about the doors being closed in your face and saying no, no, no. So these are some of the things that I just wanted to give to you to understand the things that you have to face, and also in order to be consistent, you have to develop some of these things in your life. So I hope you have enjoyed some of the nits and nuggets that I have placed out for you to get an understanding about being consistent, why you need to be consistent. So in order to be able to do that, and in order to be able to do that, you're going to have to develop. That was my phone ringing. I apologize. So these are things that you're going to have to be able to do. So look, hey, I thank you all for joining. I hope you all got something from this. And I kind of lost track because my phone was ringing and I thought that I had, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay, because you have to understand too, there's going to be interference in your daily things of what you're going to do as being an entrepreneur. There's going to be things going to cut off and you got to bounce right back into doing things, and that's part of being consistent, of facing adversity through your life. And you got to be able to be consistent to be able to get past it all, in your life. So hey, look, I hope I gave you enough tips and some nuggets out there you can take along the way throughout your day and use them the best way you can. Hey, look, I just thank you all for just joining me, watching some of my videos, getting some of the things to do. Just follow through and watch through all the videos to get understanding. Say, hey, maybe this guy may have something that can help me in my character, better me, my life, and to better my things. Of course I do. And so I just thank you all for joining. You all have a wonderful day. Keep the momentum going. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Look, we got to get through this. Your kids are needing your help and needing you to make it through. So, because they're watching you, image that you have, and they want to see if you can be consistent, then guess what? They can be consistent, following and taking on this generation to a different level. And so we can be able to change the momentum that's in this world. We just want to make this world a better place. And so people can be able to create habits and being consistent. So, hey, you all have a good day. The ones who just joined me late, my name is Kirkland. I do snacks. So thank you all for joining me. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.